afternoon.
Hello, Siyuan. It looks stunning where you are.
Thank you. I am in Tatton Park. So I was so keen to come over here to see the RHS Tatton Park flower show. And and when I arrived here, I realized the flower show is actually next week.
Yes, slight mistake. But I mean, it's not a
But
big mistake looking at your background, so.
it's beautiful here. I have been sitting here for a couple of hours now in under the oak tree in front of the lake, and I've been sketching, so I'm really enjoying myself.
Amazing, amazing. So, what have you been up to for the last couple of weeks since we last talked?
I went to London yesterday to see David Hockney's exhibition. It was very inspiring. I haven't been to a gallery for almost 2 years, so it was really nice to go into a gallery and see David Hockney's work. And it's very inspiring. His work was mainly on iPad. I always loved his vibrant colors. And and so today I am sitting in Tatton Park with my iPad and I'm sketching my surroundings on my iPad. Uh, I'm inspired by the color. I'm observing the color around me. Yes, you can see blue sky, blue water, green grass, and I see a lot more colors and some of the imaginative colors. So I'm really enjoying myself and I feel the nature, I feel the flower, I feel color, I feel art. So it's been a few really good weeks in the past few days, past few weeks, and I'm just inspired. I just want to do more art and I want to immerse myself in nature and immerse myself in flowers.
Yeah, it's that's something that I am envious of, and I'm learning more and more about is the difference between what we see as garden designers and landscapers to what an artist sees, and the artist's eye is not just looking at the plants and the immediate surroundings like we tend to look at gardens as almost rooms, but you're looking at the intricacies of that specific color and how it interacts with things. So it's great from my perspective to hearing how an artist sees things. And yes, there's similarities, but like with plants and gardening in general, we're learning every day, and I really enjoy listening to what you have to say and the way you see things.
From my point of view, for example, now I'm staring in front of me. Let me show. This is what I'm seeing right now. Basically, grass and woodland. What I see instead of the grass, I see patches of yellow. Those are the sunlight, and I see patches, reflective patches of yellow and green in the tree. And to me, that's how impressionists see things and replicate that in their work. Um, it's the interaction of shape and colors and the lights to create uh, an impression in our mind. Obviously, I don't know what grass it is, but to me, it's a lot of small triangles formed into a cylinder. And you look at in front of me, there are a little bit of dot with this creamy white in the middle of these yellow and green patches, and it's fluffy. As an artist, what I want to create is that fluffiness, as if you can run your fingers through that and feel that softness. Of course, you can see it from colors, from shape, And then you can imagine the nice grass, the grass smell, the freshness, and then you sort of touch it and running your finger through it and the softness. So from all different touch points to feel the nature. And that's what I attract me, and that's what I want to create in my art.
It's interesting because if you turn the screen back again to the view you had there before, from my perspective, because because of the reception, it's slightly got a slight blur to it, which is not a bad thing, but it does sort of almost give it a paint quality to it. But you've got two things from but just generally from what I'm looking at there, you've got the very strong uprights, the verticals of the tree trunks, and that is just drawing your eye right down the center to the distance. So it's making that scene deeper and longer and have a much larger perspective. But the other interesting thing, because of the slight blur to the screen from the way I see it, the green is almost like sea. I mean, if that was blue, it would look like the sea because you've got the little white dots and